Hi everyone, my name is Sierra and I am starting a YouTube channel because I have been getting so many requests and so many people asking me to open one and start one and whatnot about makeup and reviews, so I'm going to try one out to see how it goes. Sorry about like the lighting and everything, it's coming off my glasses, but I'm blind, so I need it. But I was thinking of doing, like, everyone asks about like a everyday makeup routine. Um, so I was thinking of just like showing, because I already have my makeup done today, and I have like a beauty page, so on Instagram. So I try to like make a video on that. It was very amateur, but it was my first one. But I figured I'd just show what I do every day, like what I use, and kind of do a review on that and talk about that. Um, so get started on that. Usually, what I start out with first is I did used to like use I like a spray. Like I have very dry skin, but at the same time very oily. Like I have accommodation skin, but like I have like really bad like eczema and like psoriasis and that kind of stuff. So I'm on like all kinds of medicine for that. And so like usually I like to like spray just to feel kind of more hydrated. So I was using the Sephora Rose Hydrating Mist. I don't know if you can kind of see that, but I'm like out. That one's really nice and it never really affected my skin, like never hurt it or anything, because I'm very sensitive to like smells. Like any kind of scent has to be like on my clothing, like all my body lotion, everything is all unscented. So it kind of sucks because I feel deprived. But anyway, so I use this because this is very popular right now. It's just a facial spray with like aloe and herbs and rose water, and I really like that. So I'll spray with that, and then I'll kind of just let that like soak in, whatnot, and then I've tried like all kinds of primers too, and I like more matte looks usually. Like I do like to shimmer and shine sometimes, but more mattifying looks is like what I like. So I actually found for my skin it's really nice, it doesn't affect it, is the Too Faced Primed and Peachy. It's a cooling matte skin perfecting primer with sweet fig cream and peach, obviously because it's in the name. It just comes in like a little bottle like this. And the way I found out about it was in my Ipsy bag. And I was like, you know what? Do I want to try to irritate my skin and try it out or whatnot? So I was like looking at all kinds of reviews, and a lot of people are like, it's really nice for like combination skin and it doesn't like hurt your skin or anything. So I tried it out and it was like in a little tube. So I ran out of that in like 2 days. So I got this big one and I actually really like it. So like before I used to take a sponge and like rub in all my primer, but then I realized that's stupid because it's going in the sponge. So yeah. So my friend from school was like, you're an idiot. Use your hands. And I was like, okay, cool. So now I just use my hand and I'll just rub that in right after I use that spray. And then you should let that sit, no matter what primer it is, you should let it sit for like a couple minutes, which I do. So I'll let that like soak in, and then I'll spray again, just to like keep my skin like hydrated. And then after that, I've tried all kinds of like foundations too, because I like to, I have expensive stuff and then I have cheaper stuff. So I actually get this one from Walmart, this foundation that I really like, because I bought the Too Faced Born This Way, and in my opinion, it's horrible and I hate it because it does not work on my skin. So I'm going to be returning that. So now I just use CoverGirl CG Smoothers in 725 Buff Beige because I am as pale as Casper. So that's really good for me. I love that. But yeah, so I'll just put this on. Everyone thinks that you should do eyebrows first, but obviously everyone does their makeup differently, and I like to do my face first and then my eyebrows, and then I'll like conceal and clean it up afterwards, and then I'll put concealer, and then I'll use my foundation too. But so then I'll put this all over my face, and then I will go in with like trying to bronze, and I use, again, it's cheap, I'll just use Maybelline's like Master Contour. I'm very very pale, but I still use a darker color because I'm an idiot. But I blend very well, so that helps. So I use the 010. It's light, but it looks pretty dark. But I'll use that. Obviously, you can tell that I use it a lot. So I'll go all over my face, look like I'm in a tribe. And I'll do like arrows on my forehead, down my cheeks, right here, and like down my neck, because I'm very insecure about it, because my chin, I mean, like, I got my double chins, you know, I like to eat, but like my chin in general is very profound, and I hate that. I'm very insecure about it, so it sticks out no matter what. It's just like very profound right there. So I take my contour and I like to try to blend it out as much as I can, but you know, genetics, you can't really change it. And then when all that is like all placed where I want it, I will take my Tarte Shape Tape. It's a very good concealer. Like, I really like it. Like, I wasn't actually using it at first. I was like just trying to use like a cheap one, honestly, try to save some money. But then I found Tarte because my friend at school was like, hey, really need to use this. It's going to change your life and you're going to love it. So I did. And she was like, you need the lightest one though, because you're very pale. And I was like, okay, thanks. So I was using the porcelain, but then I tried to go in a fair beige just to try to not match my foundation, but like just not be as white, even though I'm already white, like pale. So I go in with fair beige now, and I'll make like kind of an arrow right here. I'll go down my nose. I'll go around this and down my neck, and then just put like little dots over here. And then I'll go back in with that foundation, and I'll just put a few dots with it so it really blends. And then I will beat that out with my Real Technique sponge. It's really dirty because I just used it today, and so I need to clean it. So yeah, so you really have to wet it though. Like, I actually cringe when I see people using a dry sponge, because I used to, because I was stupid. But yeah, wetting your sponge is like the most important thing, or else you're not going to blend and it's not going to look good. So I use my Real Techniques. I have like 100, literally all my Real Techniques. I love that. And then I have little babies, because that blends really well around your nose. Because I am not into like foundation brushes or anything. Like, I cannot use a brush. It's streaky. I don't like it. I like my sponge. So I will take my Real Technique. I will blend that all in, and then I will take the spray again and spray my face again as I'm blending, because sometimes it'll start to not go dry, but like I just feel like it doesn't blend in very well. So yeah, so then I will spray again, blend that all together, and then I will go in and do my eyebrows. And I obviously use, because it's pretty popular and I like to be on the bandwagon, I use the Anastasia Dip Brow Pomade in Ebony, because I like to color my hair, because I'm fake. And so I'll go in with that. It's very used, actually. Like, I need to get another one. But I use a very angled little brush. Let's see. Keep all my brushes in this Wake Up and Makeup from Five Below, because I'm cheap. And then I will go in with the Sephora. I got this in like a little, you can get like eyeshadow bags, like kits. And I got this in my kit, and it's just like a very small little angled, very skinny, because I like the very skinny ones. I don't know how you can use a thick one, because I already have caterpillar eyebrows. And I made them really bad today, as usual. So I'll go in with this, like this little brush, and I'll just like obviously go around, like make my lines, and then you try to make it lighter up front to make it look more natural, but I'm not good at that. So that's cool. I love that for me. But, and then this also came in, like, the little bag. It's just a cute little spoolie thing. Yes, then I will do my eyebrows, and then I will go in with, like, a brush like this. This is just Wet n Wild. It's really cheap, but it's really nice. And I have a few of them, actually. I would take my concealer, I would take the Buff Beige one, and I'll just like go round the eyebrow, but then I'll also go in with my foundation again, because I have noticed that when you take your concealer and just do your concealer, like, that'll stand out a lot more. Like, I feel like you can totally see that line if you really pay attention, and, like, I do, but, like, a lot of people don't. But anyway, so I feel like you just see that line, and just, like, it just makes it look really white around your eyebrows, and I don't like that. So I'll go back in with my foundation afterwards and really blend that out, and clean it up. So I'll do that, but I'll take two separate brushes. I like one just for the concealer and one for the foundation. And then after that, that's when I'll go in. Here, let me get it all out. And use all my powders. And I use several powders, which I don't think it makes a difference. I honestly don't know why I do it, but I feel like it just works very nicely. I don't know. So I use the NYX HD Finishing Powder. It's very used. I need to get another one of these too. And I'll go in with my Real Techniques buffing brush. And I'll go in with that. It's translucent, but it just like, that really sets it. So then I'll go in with that. I'll brush it all over my face. And then I'll go in with my True Match from L'Oreal in W2 Light Ivory. Put that all over my face, and obviously get my neck too, because you don't want a unblended neck, because I used to do that really bad, and it was so embarrassing. And obviously my friends are fake, because no one told me, and that's so rude, I feel like. So then I'll go over, do my face, and then I'll go in with my baking powder, like my loose powder. And I actually just discovered this one, and I love it. It's from Hard Candy. It's the translucent loose powder, Sheer Envy. And so I'll take one of my Real Technique like sponges, and I have a certain one just, oh, here it is, just for my baking. And I'm jealous of the people that can do like just that perfect swipe. I have not succeeded with that yet, but you know, I'm trying, I'm getting there. But it doesn't really matter, because if it's going on your face, then it's going on your face. And obviously you don't want to look like Flashback Mary, so don't try to keep it on too long, because that is what's going to happen. And I've had that happen to me, and I look like James Charles. So that was really good. I loved that. So then I will dip, you can see that it's like still really white, and dip it in there, and I will go like all over my cheeks, and then I'll take a brush, like a, this isn't a good example, I don't have one, but it's like, just like something with like a head like that, and I will go down my nose with a bronzer, and then down the middle with a different one, and put my baking down my nose. I'll go on my forehead, on my cheeks, right here, like everywhere, just to really calm down oil and look good. So yeah, I will take that then and blend that out. And then that's when I proceed to do my eyes. So when that sits there, I'll do my eyes, and then whatever dust comes off, I'll be able to brush that off afterwards. So usually my eyes are like different all the time. I stick with I like to stick with purple looks, and anyone will testify to that, because I have hazel eyes, but they're usually they're like brown, everyone thinks that, but they're actually like really hazel, but I wear my glasses all the time, so no one really sees it, but they're actually really green, and purple makes green stand out. So I do purple a lot for my green eyes, and I don't do the tape or anything, because I don't know, I just like cleaning it up myself. Like, I am weird. Like, I think that's just the easy way out. And I don't want to take the easy way out. And I'm usually pretty lazy, so that's weird that I don't do that. But, and I just got this palette, like that, Jaclyn Hill Morph palette. And I got, did she name this one? I don't even know. I think this is like, not the bling bling one, but I don't know. But it has like the purple in it. And so I'm using that purple a lot now. But I also like to use the Take Me Back to Brazil and use those purples in there. Because this palette is just, I love this palette so much. And so I'll use purple, I'll do my eyelids, and I'll blend it out really well. Like, I have a whole bunch of blending brushes. I have too many brushes, actually, and it really overwhelms me. But I love seeing them. I love knowing that I have them. Just so I can say, hey, like, don't worry, I got you. Like, I have all kinds of brushes if anyone needs it. So I'll blend that out. And then I like to, I don't know if I have it. I have it somewhere, I thought, yeah. And then I'll go and take a white. Sometimes, this isn't like all the time, but then I'll go and take a white. And it's from Sephora, and it's like a crayon. But you can use it as an eyeliner and an eyeshadow. So I get the whitest one they have, and I'll put that down like on my eyelid as I blend it up here, and then I'll put it down my eyelid, and then I'll blend that out just with like my finger. And then you get like this bright white, and I think that looks so pretty. And then I'll usually take like a pink and like blend it out into my crease. And then under my eye, I like to do like pop of colors, so I'll put like a blue or like a brighter pink, you know, and like then blend that out with purple. But I like to do cut creases a lot. I used to hate them, and I used to dread them, and never wanted to do them. I would find any easy way out to do that. But now I love them because my friend at school, I always talk about her, but my friend at school taught me how to do it. Like, you put it down, and then you like look up, and then that's where that line should meet, you know? So that really helps. And I like to take like brushes like that, like a flat brush, and then really blend that out. And then usually after I'm done using like my eyes, it really depends, because sometimes I like to do my mascara, let that dry, and then wipe off my baking powder, and I'll still take this brush. But it really depends on how long I took on my eyes, because if I took too long on my eyes, I don't want to look like Flashback Mary, and I'll blend that out first and then do my mascara. But I don't know. I usually don't have a lot of fallout because I tried taking like the bare minimum and blend, because I'm still not like great at makeup. I'm like mediocre. I'm average. I look like a clean garbage can, you know, like a new garbage, like that you would get from a store. That was really rough, but that's okay. But then with that on my nose, when I actually get it like all, you know, contoured, I use my the Benefit Hoola bronzer, because also hopping on the bandwagon, it's very popular, and I don't use my money very responsibly, so that's that. So then I'll take that, and I keep it in this really cute skull that I got off of Amazon, and it keeps your brushes in it. It's so cute. I love that. But then I'll go in with another Wet n Wild brush, and it's just your basic bronzer brush, and I'll just go in. I'll go right on my cheeks, and then I have a Be Matte blush that's brown too, so that really blends it out, because I'm not a fan of blush, but then I'll still go in with like a little bit of my e.l.f. blush. This one's really nice. It's Shy from e.l.f. and it's like $2. e.l.f. has really good stuff for like super cheap, so I really recommend that. My shirt keeps falling down, but that's usually all I do. And then obviously I'll put like black eyeliner on my waterline, and then on my eyelashes. I don't have it. Oh yeah, I do actually. I use They're Real from Benefit, because I don't like clumpy eyelashes. Like, a lot of girls actually like that clumpiness, and I just think that looks so bad. But like, my eyelashes tend to do that a lot, but then that's why I don't know if I have them. Yeah, I do. I go to Five Below and I buy the packs of like your own mascara brushes, and I use those because you can kind of see like that I use it just to like blend out like afterwards. After I put it on, like I make sure that it's like still really wet, and then I'll go in and make sure that it's not clumped together, you know. So that's pretty much it. And then I use a highlight as basic as it can get. Another Wet n Wild because it's cheap and you shimmer like, I don't even know what you can compare it to, but you glow. You're perfect, and I love that. But then I'll just like go back in and I'll just use like another like blending brush or something, and I'll just like buff out my face again. But these are really cute, and I also got these on Amazon. And obviously when you use your, like when you go in to do your highlight, you use a fan brush. And I have a couple. I tend to go like steer towards the Wet n Wild one because it's thinner, but it's more dense, and I like that because you can like really just like get it right on your spot. And then I don't know where it's at, but I just use the let me see if I have it because I'm cheap. I did have like a really good setting spray. I can't think of the name now, but now I just use the L'Oreal Pro Spray and Set. It's a makeup extender, but it's matte and it also controls shine, and that's what's crazy because like I have dry skin, obviously, except for like in my T-zone. That's pretty basic though. But after I put on all this makeup, I tend to get really oily, so I spray that and it keeps my oil like pretty calm. But I always make sure that I have that NYX powder that I used first before all my other powders, and just like a little brush with me at all times, like in my purse, just so like when I see that it's starting to get shiny again and I don't want that, I'll go over with that, or I'll keep one of those little sponges and a little bit of my baking powder with me. Like if I'm going to a party or going out or something, I'll keep that and just keep going over my face with it. And yes, I am basic. I needed a coffee today because I had a lot of running around to do. And it has 2 espresso shots. And it's caramel because caramel is my favorite. But yeah, so that's just my basic like everyday, because everyone really wanted to know like what products I used. And I'll have to do like I'll do a video soon on how I do my makeup. I just have to figure out how to set it all up. Because like I said, I'm blind. So I had to get really close to mirrors. So that's why I don't know if I'm going to be able to like show on the camera and go really close to a mirror. But yeah, that's pretty much what I use every day. And it's obviously steered more towards very sensitive skin because it took me a long time to find the products that are good. I've had to test out. I had to go through so much breakouts, acne, itchy skin, like redness, everything, just trying to try out all these products. Like I watch a lot of videos on how these products are on this type of skin or like this type of skin. And obviously all the videos that I was watching on the Too Faced Born This Way, that was all lies, and they were not being very truthful because they must have had perfect skin, because that messed up my skin so bad. Like so bad. I hated that. I don't know what's on my face, but I hated that so much. So I'm going to try to return that, get money back. I don't know if I can, but yeah, so that's just my everyday like makeup, that products that I use, because like I said, every day it's different. Like today I was very lazy and I just wanted a quick look, so I just did eyeliner and mascara and like my eyebrows, and I obviously beat my face as usual, but I was doing it so quick that I look like garbage. But that's okay because I have no one to impress, and I didn't really care. I just kind of wanted to not look so much like I'm dead. But yeah, I still look like that. Oh well. So yeah, that is my everyday. I will try to keep up with more videos on like how to do certain makeup looks and whatnot, and try to show my everyday makeup that I did, and do more reviews, because I do have a lot of makeup actually that I did not talk about. Like I'm literally at my makeup vanity right now, and I'm looking at all of it, and I have 3 containers, a whole thing of like my eyeshadow palettes, and I have makeup all the way back there too, and like this, you can kind of even see it, like that blue thing is a primer over there too. So I will go and try to make videos on those and cut creases and like all kinds of like tutorials on all kinds of stuff, because my friend just asked me today on how to do a wing, so I just had to send her a video through Messenger and show her how to do a wing. So I'm going to try to do more of that. But yeah, so if you can just subscribe if you would like, and just let me know what you guys are looking for, that would be great, because I have high anxiety levels over making this YouTube channel and over making this video. So yeah, just let me know on what everyone wants. Alright, thanks for watching. Bye!